Welcome to the highlights of round 5 of the Austeam Racing BlancPain Sprint Series this week from Mosport. Rod Savage has once again found himself in pole position with a 1:15.56 this week, ahead of Matt Cooper also on the front row once again, and with Grant Morrison, Travis Fox on the second row, and we have Ben Lundgren, Doug Savage and Phil McKee rounding out the positions. Lights go green and away they go. Travis Fox gets an great start. He's trying to split the front pair, but there's no room in between those two cars, and in fact there looks like there was a bit of a touch there between Travis Fox and Grant Morrison, and now Travis Fox is out in the grass. So they head over the hill towards the second turn, and it's Rod Savage in the GTR. He's getting used to running in this front position. Matt Cooper has a little bit of a look down the inside. In fact, there's a bit more of a look. The whole car is right down there on the inside. A little bit of a touch between the front two cars, and Matt Cooper grabs that first place in the Audi. Rod Savage relegated back to second place, and Grant Morrison just watching them both, waiting for an invitation to improve on his third position. But he looks like it's all gone wrong. He's just run that little bit wide after locking a brake, and he gets a bit of a tour of the paddock, and he'll have to wait for the rest of the guys to go through before he rejoins. We now flick back to Matt Cooper in the Audi. He's managed to grab hold of the lead with an interesting passing move down there on the inside. I'm not sure either driver was expecting it, but it is what it is, and now we head towards the close of the first lap, and the Audi is in first place. Rod Savage in the Aston Martin GTR is in second. We look back to Ben Lundgren is in the BMW is third. Doug Savage in the Mercedes is fourth, and we have Phil McKee in the Nissan GTR in fifth place. And there's the close of the first lap, and it's still Matt Cooper in the Audi. And we head over the hill one more time. Oh, there's a big lock up there from the Audi. That's invited Rod Savage right down the inside, and not quite enough of an invitation for him to complete the pass, but boy, he's going to be close now. It's going to make it hard work down the straight. And here we go down the straight one more time. Rod Savage is right there. He's sitting in the draft of the Audi in front of him. I think it's going to be fairly hard for him to do, because there's a couple of little kinks in the straight, and he's going to have to go all the way around the outside, but he's got a V12 under that bonnet, so he's got enough horses, but this time wasn't quite enough. We look at Travis Fox and Phil McKee fighting over fifth place as they head towards the end of the back straight, and Travis Fox takes to the grass to complete the pass. We head over the hill one more time, and it is still Matt Cooper in front in the Audi. Rod Savage has got a beautiful run over the hill, and in fact he sticks the Audi right up the inside there. I'll take first place, thanks very much. And unfortunately Matt, trying to get around the outside a little bit quicker, just runs off in the dirt. We now look at Phil McKee and Grant Morrison fighting over sixth place. Looks like Phil just gets on the loud pedal just that little bit too much and takes a bit of cross-countrying, and hands that place to Grant Morrison. We now look back to Travis Fox and Doug Savage. And Doug Savage has been holding down fourth place now since the start of the race. He's been doing quite a good job on the Mercedes. In fact, it looks like it's going to be a hard work here for Travis Fox to try and get through. The Mercedes is very powerful in a straight line, and the McLaren is good in the corners, but that's not going to help him on the straights. As they head through turn 1, they head up over the hill for turn 2, and you can see both of them taking very similar lines. In fact, I would say Doug Savage is probably, trying to maximise the speed a bit more. I doubt the big heavy car would handle it as good as the McLaren behind him. In fact, he's just locked a brake, and there goes the McLaren on the inside, and Travis grabs fourth place with both hands. So head down towards the tight right hand. He's not letting him get away. That's Ben Lundgren holding down third place, and now Travis Fox has managed to catch up to him. He just gives him a bit of an invitation there down the inside. He says, I know you're faster. You go down there, but I tell you what, I'm going to make you fight for it, because I'm going to stick right on your tail. I'm going to have a bit of a look down here on the inside. And that BMW is quite handy around this track. He's been setting some very good times, Mr. Lundgren, and he's not going to let Travis Fox out of his sight too quickly. And here is our race leader on the last lap. It's been pretty easily sailing after the first few laps there of battling with his other competitors, but Rod Savage in the Aston Martin GTR is Closing on the checkered flag, here's the last turn and goes across the line to secure yet another victory in the BlancPain Sprint Series for Austeam Racing. And we look back to second, and it's Matt Cooper in the Audi who will wrap up second place, ahead of Travis Fox in the McLaren in third, who fought all the way back from the end of the field. And it's Benj Lundgren in fourth in the BMW, and rounding out the top five will be Doug Savage in fifth place in the Mercedes. And that leaves sixth place for Phil McKee, who's had a few troubles here and there, is missing the front splitter, but has paced himself and brought it home for all important points. Points after round 5 will see Rod Savage opening gap now to 90 points, with Matt Cooper back on 75, Travis Fox on 65, and we have Phil McKee and Doug Savage equal points on 52 points. For more information about the series, go to www.austeamracing.com.